Hello. This is going to be a video for the cusp of Pisces and Aries. If you were born March 19th through 25th. I couldn't think of what it was called. I was like, no, that's February. But no, I just did Aquarius and Pisces. Ooh, I like this. There's 2 9s here. Right? Either someone's here is a 9 of Wands and a 9 of Cups. Someone here is determined to fill up their own cup. Yes! Won't he do it, Jesus? Won't he do it? So you got 9 of Wands, determination, right? So 9s means you're kind of doing something for yourself, right? You're using your magic on yourself. Okay? 9 of Cups. You're emotionally fulfilling yourself. And then we got the Temperance, which is supposed to be alchemy. Temperance, where you turn water into wine. You balance out the sun and the moon. You balancing out these energies. You see this? The sun and the moon getting balanced out, right? Balancing out your emotions and your ego. When were you being egotistical and when were you being emotional? You getting balancing out. That's also patience. It's a Sagittarius card. We're in Sagittarius season. Welcome. Because I'm liking it too. I'm sitting in my house from afar enjoying the chaos because I don't want to be in it. But I do I am happy to see this type of energy. Very happy. Okay, 8 of Swords. Yeah. So you're feeling trapped or you're trying to not feel trapped anymore. I think that's, so you're doing this work to not feel trapped. It's what they call, yeah. So you're looking forward to the future here. And expecting some messages or some sort of guidance or some sort of emotional journey for yourself here. But what I was saying is that with this, you see these birds, you see these crows. I believe a crow. Now, I have to look this up. If a crow... Hey, Google. Is a crow a raven?
On the website coloradovirtuallibrary.org.
Okay, ravens are larger than crows.
Distinguish a crow from a raven. Listen to their calls.
Okay. Hey, Google, stop. Shut up. I need the one answer. I need all that. Okay. So, but you see the birds, right? So my point being is that it was a few videos ago. I don't remember, but there was a very it was being told it wasn't a fairy tale. It wasn't. It was just this is how nature operates, right? Humans like to believe they're not of nature, but humans are still of nature, right? They're not so above nature that they do not exist on the earth. We still exist on the earth, so. We have these natural habits as well. We have, so like as a bird will build a whole nother nest, right? And slowly build a nest over time. And when that nest is done, they leave the nest they at and go to the other nest. And may not ever tell nobody about they was building the next nest. They just do it in silence and working on it. And it definitely feels like you right now, you're trapped because you in silence trying to work on building your nest to try and go out to the future. Because you're trying to go out to the future here. You done seen, damn, I can't think of the words. I don't know if you've seen the error of your ways necessarily, but there is healing here. I think upon some self-reflection, upon some healing, you've learned how unbalanced some things were. This is the Libra card for justice. You've learned how unbalanced you were and how much you may have been ego-driven, King of Wands. And how emotionally confused you were, 5 of Cups. When you're ego-driven and emotionally confused, you just start doing things without thinking. And the thing about it is that you can never do things without thinking, because if you do something without thinking, karma is going to get you when it comes time to think. Hold on, let me see if I can do this. There we go. It's not great lighting, but whatever. It's going to work for the day. So let's see if I can get that whole section cleaned up, and I can move this little station over there where then we got a better background. I've got to get some stuff together. So it's a constant process always, but hey, if I don't go for it, I will never get it. So I gotta start somewhere, even if it was with a cheap phone, a table, and a single deck. With a wing and a prayer. Boy, this got dark. How I turn the light on and it get darker? How my spirit get darker when the light came on? Betrayal. You may have betrayed somebody. Somebody may have betrayed you. Ooh, look at that. I've never seen the bird look that fierce before. Someone's mad. Okay, look. But I just really want people to understand and notice this. You see these cards, how they're moon cards. This is nighttime. This is moon time. You see this card where it's bright and it's sunny and it looks more like a sun rising than a sun setting. I want people to understand that the air and water go through some dark times. Fire and earth stay up on some, like, it's a different dynamic here. It's a different way of going about things. There's a different world. The world has many different viewpoints. And until you can see from as many viewpoints as possible, if you can only see from one viewpoint, you only ever get one result. Okay, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you won't recognize the cycle that's trying to end. And you won't recognize the new love that's been watching you trying to come in. Or the new, the new love that's trying to come in. Now, whether that be even from self-love or not. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? You see that? Heartbreak. So your duality right here is balancing this out. Pisces, Aries, Cusp. Because you are at your core, you're both watery and fiery. And you can't have the fire. It's about flame control. Does that make sense? You cannot have your fire so bright, big, and bold that it burns everything in your path. But you also can't have your water be a tidal wave that knocks your own fire out. You gotta create that balance for yourself between these two. It looks like you're working on it. You're definitely working on it. And it's getting close to ending because you're at 2 9s. So you're definitely working on it. And it's coming. And I think that, it definitely feels like an energy of speaking up about it. It's like your final step. Right? Speaking about it is your final step. You are doing it for yourself, by yourself, and you ain't told nobody. Because you're just in self-reflection, Scorpio energy with this Judgment card. There's a lot of self-reflection, a lot of astral projection, probably when you're asleep, dreaming. A lot of people have been going through that. I went through that. That's why I know. I was like, oh, God, this last night was probably the worst night. I wouldn't say worst, but like I was gone for a good minute and came back, and it was a whole different time. When you leave, when your spirit can leave and come back, that you own complete spirit time. Complete spirit time, okay? Because I will leave and go feel like I do like 15 million things and then come back and it's only been 5 minutes and I'm tired. And so it feels like you doing that to try and get this emotional fulfillment. You going somewhere. This may not be in a 3D. You may not be going to a physical school or a class. But in your dreams or at night or somewhere, your spirit is trying to go to school to learn how to do this. Your spirit is going to school to learn how to do this, whether you going or not, whether your body is going or not. Your spirit is going without you. And you having troubles and everything like that. You may not be able to sleep, or you may not be able to stay awake throughout the whole day because you're not really sleeping, because your spirit is working when you ain't working. You ain't working with the spirit, you working against the spirit. And so since you don't have that connection, it said, well, I'm going to just go get it without you. I learned so much from doing these. I really do. Because that's really interesting. I never would have thought of that your spirit can leave you and go learn something for itself and then come back in you. Your spirit can leave your carnal body and come back, like astral projection, but go to school. Like there's a whole like prearranged, like, I don't know, it feels like it's classes, there's schools. It really feels like energy of learning, going off to learn and then come back and then give the body what it's found out. That's interesting. I have to read more about that. I like that idea. That seems amazing. Okay. Well, this has been your reading. If you resonated with anything in this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you did not, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Also, tell me how you like that new intro video. Wasn't that the shit? Wasn't that the shit? That was the shit. Yes. Oh, I love it. 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 And I love you all. Have a good night. Bye. Uh-oh.